Okay, today we're going to be adjusting the shifter on our 555 transmission in Daytona. First thing we have to do is take this pin that we're looking at right here, and we'll have to go ahead and remove it and flip it upside down. And to go ahead and do that, we're obviously going to need to remove at least this right part of our airbox here so that we can get access to it. Okay, as you can see, once we take the little clips off of the airbox here, it all comes out and leaves that pin directly exposed there right on the top. If I'm not mistaken, I think I recall that being an 8 or 10 millimeter head on that, so we're going to go ahead and take it off and try and flip it upside down to get it in there the right way. Okay, here's a close-up of that pin that I just pulled out of there. It was a 10 millimeter socket. Normally it sits in there like this with the little pointy guy facing up. We're going to go ahead and we're going to flip it around so that the long snout here is in the trans, and that'll lock it into neutral between 1 and 2. Okay, I had to reach back there, and it's hard to see, but there actually is the selector lever right back there, and you just push it all the way forward pretty much, and that pin will drop down in there, and then we can go ahead and put our deep well socket on here and tighten it up so that way it'll be locked in place. Okay, here we are. I've already taken the center console off for a little bit of convenience here. I just took the whole thing out. I had to remove the shifter knob here, which just unscrews as anything normally would, and then the shift boot, according to the FSM, you just stretch it over the knob, the reverse lockout ring, and that worked out really well. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hopefully find, which we did here on my car, this piece right here. This is going to be the adjustment tool that we use, and really all it's made up of is a bolt and a little plastic spacer, so we're going to have to use that next. Okay, before we use our adjustment tool, we've got to go ahead and loosen these two 8 millimeter nuts. You can see that there's one on the driver's side of the shifter right here, and then there's also one right over here on the passenger side. These will allow for adjustment in the cable now. And actually, I'll go ahead and point out while we're here, this is going to be the hole that you pass the bolts and the little spacer adjustment tool deal through. So we'll go ahead and slide that through and then come back.